I'm Sezgi Eser. I'm from Turkey. I'm 32 years old female living in Lisbon for the last 5 years. So basically we offer creative services to businesses here, and we also have brand management services. So we are working business to businesses, and now I have a team. We have between 4 to 5 employees. So not just only photographer, we have graphic designer, film producers, we have business consultants. So I started working in tech companies, and then after some time I started to have a freelancer career in photography. I started doing some short movies as well, because this was also my major from the beginning. And then I said, well, this is going really well, but I always wanted to establish something on my own. And COVID period helped me, surprisingly. So while I was working as a digital marketer for some time, I was able to save some money because I was staying at home with my parents' house for the COVID period. So I said, well, it's time to invest. And I guess because this has been a project of the last 3 or 4 years, it was all the time in my mind. I was sitting in front of the computer, I was doing something, but I didn't know what I was doing. Of course, the position and this organization of the company, you weren't easily be promoted. They really needed me in that one specific position, maybe for the next 5 years. So that's the reason that I always wanted to quit, because I didn't see a future in those big companies, because I was feeling so limited. Actually, I would like to get more creatives, hopefully soon. For my long-term plan, I would like to produce movies, independent movies. Maybe at some point I would skip that commercial life, but focus on more filmmaking. It was, arranging my finances, yeah. And also, I guess building the company wasn't a problem, but finding your clients has been a huge problem. I think the most difficult part was mental, the pressure, and then the finances, of course, and the meeting with the expectations, I would say. I don't have a schedule for myself, I don't, because for me it's always a working time. Even thinking or finding an idea is a part of my job. It's so easy when you don't have a full-time job, when you don't work for a company, you can easily lose track of your daily routines. So I try to motivate myself, okay, waking up really early in the morning and sitting in front of the computer, for instance, do some exercises, do some first mental. I found it just by myself with my own finances. I have a lawyer, I have an accountant. My lawyer helped me a lot. I also have a partner in business, and she lives in USA. She's my partner, but here I did everything, registration, everything, of course, with the help of my lawyer and my accountant. I've been in many network groups on social media. I see that really specifically female freelancers, entrepreneurs, they really help each other, and regardless of their religion, country, or whatever. I tried, I sometimes, when I was stuck at some point, maybe where should I ask, where should I consult, and I just post something, and yeah, I got help. They were replying me in a really kind way. It is, but I guess now it's I don't feel foreigner here. After 5 years, I feel like a local. I like the city, I like the vibe, and I don't feel like stranger. And Portugal, in terms of legal issues, it's helpful. It's like encouraging foreigners to build like startup or business here because, for instance, in terms of taxes or everything. So Portugal has a really good policy, for foreigners to invest on the country. But my Portuguese has been troubling, but I think it's never been a block for me because when I even like apply for a job or something, English required, English required. So I guess like I also believe that like it was a it's been a plus for me that I can speak English very well. Actually, not through my building my own company. I didn't face that difficulty, but when I was working as a freelancer, yes, I was ghosted a lot. I mean, if I say yes to something or if I promise something, I'll definitely do that. But here, I've got like several meetings, several discussions, and then we always like agree on something, and it never happened. So, and mostly, yeah, it was mostly the man. So it's like, for instance, there was this hotel, they were interested in me, and we had a deal. On the first meeting, we agreed that okay, there will be a second meeting, and okay, let me get myself ready for the second meeting, right? And it never happened. And it's like waste of my time, waste of my research and everything. I felt that so many times that I wasn't taken seriously. And I'm not from here as well, so I'm foreigner. Maybe like some people can see that, okay, foreigner, yeah. Definitely female directors, like actually like all filmmakers that I really like, but in regardless of their gender. But in terms of females, yes, for instance, I'm so excited to see, for instance, female musicians, directors, like artists, basically, like people who really push their boundaries and do something like creative, because I do really believe in creative work. It's not easy because sometimes it doesn't give you any finances, but that's how I found my way. I would say that I guess it's important for a person to ask, uh, okay, what I want to do. I guess the more important thing is, I always take care of my passion, like what I want, my motivation, push me to be entrepreneurship. So, what I want to do is coming ahead. I think it's important for a woman to figure out like what do you want to do and be really open about themselves. Not like, oh yeah, like I'm old, I would like to, get married and live a normal life. We have this mechanism to normalize everything. So, but we forget what we want. So I guess I would advise them to first figure out and, be honest about themselves.